Hey everybody, Health Coach Erin here. Hope you are doing very well. Today we are talking about self-love. What is it? Why is it important? And how can I get some? Since it's February, and February in the US and Valentine's Day focuses a lot on love and romantic love and all the different ways that we can encounter that, I thought we would turn the focus on the self a little bit. I also thought we'd talk a little bit about what self-love is, what it might be, and also some things that self-love is not. I thought I'd just throw some ideas out there, and I've been thinking a lot about this and what is self-love and how do I define that and how do other people define that? And the more I think about it, the more I realize that may be different for each and every one of us and that that's okay. And we're all individuals, and so we're gonna have different preferences and values. Self-love is essential for good holistic health and well-being. It means taking care of ourselves and knowing and defining our value and our worth. Different people may have different definitions, like we talked about before. And the great thing about that is health and wellness, especially as we look at things holistically, includes so many facets of us as people. So we're talking the physical, the mental and emotional, the spiritual side of ourselves. There's financial health and wellness, there's cultural health and wellness. So there are so many aspects and so many different ways that we can show ourselves some love. And of course, the people around us love too. Health and holistic health and making sure that we are practicing self-love and self-compassion fills us up in ways that other types of love coming at us from other folks in our life may not. There are certain things that we have to fulfill for ourselves. Many of us are nurturers, and that is a wonderful thing, but we often put our own needs aside to love others. And so self-love is dialing some of that back. It doesn't mean we love other people any less, but making sure that we're getting some of that love for ourselves as well, because we need it too. You can't pour from an empty cup. That's one of my favorite sayings, and I rely on that when I'm thinking of things that I need for myself as well. We cannot give our total selves, our total love, our total thoughts. We cannot give ourselves to others if we're trying to pour from an empty cup. And so that's part of what practicing self-love and compassion do for us, is it fills us back up. I want to talk a little bit too about what self-love isn't. And this is important, I think. Self-love isn't indulgent. You are not being indulgent by practicing self-love and compassion. It is not vanity. It doesn't mean you're stuck on yourself. It doesn't mean that you're vain in any way. Self-love is not narcissism. It doesn't mean that you are stuck on yourself or in your own head or fulfilling your needs above others. And self-love is also not selfish. These are things that you need. I would encourage folks to think about what's important to them and kind of make your own self-love recipe and make sure that it includes something from all the facets of wellness that we know. So we know that that can mean physical and mental and emotional and spiritual, but maybe you can come up with some new fun ideas, whether that's a day at the spa or a day out hiking in nature, whatever fills your cup. Do that for yourself so that you can give that love back into the world, into the people who love you and family, friends, work, all of that. So self-love and compassion will help you have love and compassion for others. So take care of yourselves. Drop me a line on how you're going to love yourself this month and leave me a note if you like this or if you have any new ideas. I'm always up for hearing more. Thanks, and I hope you have an absolutely wonderful self-love February. See you soon.